Pontsho Disability Centre has been a beacon of hope for children living with disabilities. It was opened by the then Social Development Minister Hendretta Zulu in 2013. It's now housing over 50 children living with disabilities. For years, the centre has provided vital services, including residential care services, education and social services. However, the centre is now facing an unprecedented crisis. It says the Department of Social Development terminated its funding, citing the expiration of the centre's 5-year certificate. Furthermore, the centre's application for a new certificate was unsuccessful due to dilapidated buildings. The centre's management say they've been unable to maintain the buildings which were donated by the government due to insufficient funding.
Our funding was stopped in October 2023, and for over a year we have been on our own. We are struggling to keep our centre operational due to a severe lack of funding. Despite having a large building donated to us, we are unable to maintain it due to insufficient funds. We urgently appeal to anyone who can assist us so we can effectively run the centre and provide adequate care for these children. Our infrastructure is deteriorating rapidly with ceilings, windows and doors falling apart. However, we cannot divert funds meant for food to cover repairs, and this would leave the children without necessities.
The centre also lacks proper stoves and it relies on firewood for cooking. The staff say they are doing their best to cope with the situation, but it's clear that the lack of funding has had a devastating impact.
As the caregiver responsible for these children, my duty is to ensure that they receive proper medication. Occasionally, I escort them to the hospital for further treatment. To continue providing adequate care, we require assistance in a form of children's medication. Additionally, we lack proper storage facilities such as drawers to store the medication safely. We also urgently need first aid equipment, medical gloves, and face masks. Furthermore, the children require diapers, wheelchairs, and a reliable vehicle such as a buggy to transport them to the hospital for medical appointments. We are urgently calling on the government to provide funding for our centre as we care for children with special needs. These children require expensive and specialized care, and we humbly request that the government provide financial assistance to help our centre recover. The funding is crucial to ensure that children receive sufficient food and proper care. Many of these children also require wheelchairs as they are unable to walk.
Limpopo Social Development Department is yet to comment on Pontsho Disability Centre's plight. The centre says it will host a fundraising event on Friday next week in an effort to fight for its survival. Its management and staff say they are determined to keep the centre's doors open and to continue providing vital services to the community. I'm SABC News, Khureng, Zebediela.